I talked about really creating powerful brands by connecting emotionally with consumers, because I sincerely believe that we as a consumer healthcare industry have yet not touched the consumer effectively. We still are mired in the functional benefits claims, and we have to move to the emotional benefit, because an emotional benefit will build trust with consumers. And once you have trust with consumers, then you have a brand that grows. Yeah, I think the first message would be, first of all, let's really try to understand who is the target consumer. And as we talked about today, you can't just go on demographics. You have to dig deep into the consumer's mind to understand their beliefs and attitudes and so on. And while you're doing that process, you're trying to find a consumer insight. And this insight then becomes the glue, the bond between your brand and the consumer. And that bond has to be done on an emotional basis. Once you understand that, then you can tell a nice story around that insight. And that story is extremely relevant to consumers, and if it's done correctly, will build that necessary trust. It's been a fantastic conference because I think we're starting to hit all the right buttons to really activate what I call the true consumer healthcare business. I mean, we used to be called over-the-counter, not very consumer-oriented in my point of view, really ingredient product focus. Now we need to start talking about a brand, and I'm very delighted and impressed to see at all how different companies are really trying now to tackle that. So there is hope. Well, I go obviously to other industry events in the consumer healthcare space. I think this is a less formal, I think more focused on the needs of the industry. For example, the consumer healthcare, about how we talk brands, how we talk consumers, and so on. The networking opportunities are fabulous, are great. We have a sizable group, but it's not too big, okay? So all in all, and the location's always great, okay? And thanks to Nicholas and the team for arranging wonderful weather in Barcelona.